Hi Stampers, today we're actually going to be using our little note journals that you can purchase in the annual catalogue. So I'm going to use the Choose Happiness stamp set, and we're going to start with this leaf image here. Now I don't want the full image, I don't want this stem here, I just want the leaf part, so we're going to use the masking technique. So I'm just going to turn my stamp over, and I've got a post-it note here that's got sticky on the back. I'm just going to put that across the bottom there. Now if you don't have post-it notes, some scotch tape will do fine. So I'm going to ink this up using my black Memento ink, and then I'm going to take off my mask and I'm going to stamp this down. I'm going to do that 3 times. So once again I put my post-it note back down, I ink this up, take the post-it off, ink it up for the last time. So you can see what that looks like. I can set that all aside. Now I'm going to use my washi tape here, and this is the Sweet Sadie, comes in a pack of 3, and this is out of the main catalogue, and I'm going to use this one here, if I can find the end. Okay, and with my book open like this, I'm going to leave even borders on both sides. Mine's not straight, so I'm just going to straighten it up a bit. Perfect. And then I'm just going to trim the ends here using my paper snips. And now you can see what that looks like. So the next thing is I'm going to use this image out of the stamp set, and with my crumb cake ink, just going to add a little border down the side here. Now I'm just eyeballing this. You can use your Stampin' Magic if you wish. You can see what that looks like. Now I wouldn't worry about that because that's going to get covered up in a minute, and I'll show you how. So I've got a scrap piece of crumb cake, and I'm going to use the wood grain banner that's found in this stamp set, and ink that up with my crumb cake and stamp that down. And then I'm going to cut that out with my paper snips. And I want this bit cut out as close to the border as possible.
So
So we'll just set that aside at the moment. I've also got with me here a piece of scrap of vanilla, very vanilla cardstock. And I'm using my greeting here. Now I want to colour this in multiple colours. So the best way to do that is using your Stampin' Right markers. So I have with me my crumb cake and my basic black. And with the brush tip end, and always start with the lightest colour first. I'm just going to colour in the border here. Now the best way to use your Stampin' Right markers is on the side, on an angle here. Don't colour it in like a pencil like this, because that's how you will ruin your marker, because you want to keep them with a nice point at the end. So I'm turning it over and I'm going to do the other end. And then with my basic black, with the brush end again, I'm just going to colour in the words. Now to put moisture back in there so it stamps a nice crisp image, I'm just going to huff on it. So, and then stamp that down. And you can see what that looks like. Then with my label bracket punch, I'm going to turn it upside down so the window's facing up, and I'm going to slide in my stamped image, and I'm going to line that up inside my window and punch that out. Now I'm just going to lay these pieces over here. So I've got my wood grain's going to go in the centre, and then this here is going to be on top like that. And I want to put my bird in. So my bird I'm going to have sitting out on the branches here. So I've just lined it up. I'm going to ink it up with my crumb cake classic ink. There it is there. So you can see what that looks like. Now I'm going to put this, stick this down using some snail. And before I stick the rest on, I'm actually going to colour in my leaves. Now I've got with me here the Blendabilities. I'm using the medium Old Olive. You can use Old Olive Stampin' Right marker if you don't have the Blendabilities. And I just want to colour in half the leaf. If you look at it closely, you'll see that the leaf is actually got a line down the middle. So I want to leave one side white, I guess, or natural. So I'm just going to colour down one side of my leaf, and I'm going to do that for the whole image here. And you can see what that looks like. And then with my greeter, I'm going to pop this up with some Stampin' Dimensionals. And then to finish it off, I'm going to embellish it using my in colour Seqins here, and I'm just going to grab out a couple of the circles that are there. Oops. And using my multi-purpose liquid glue, I'm just going to stick a few dots down. And put my sequins on top. Now you might find that the sequins may stick to your fingers, so I've just got a pair of paper snips here to help me get it down. Oops. And there you go. We're finished. Thanks for watching.